I am a writer. I dream while I'm awake. That is me. Hello there. Welcome to Ask the Author Friday. I am Kent Brindley. Ask the Author Friday remains my weekly opportunity to have a little fireside chat with you all, the fans, the family, and the friends. Let's go. Let's go. If you have any questions for future weeks, feel free to submit them in the comments. I'll be glad to answer them. If you enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely helps me out, and I thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Thoughts on manifestation. What honestly is a pleading prayer, but the hope for manifestation. I'm trying to practice manifestation, meditation on top of evening prayer now. Either manifest financial windfall or manifest my specific person. Manifesting financial windfall happens bi-weekly on payday. Never really that grand of an amount, but it happens weekly on payday. And the closest that I came to manifesting my specific person was the night that she had to rescue me from the town Lush and save me from myself. Being desperate enough for the town Lush. that was not a good night, but there was my specific person right there to bail me out. Yeah, it was not a good evening here in town. I do love my specific person though, and never know, maybe she'll come around. You never know. Your guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure reading. Guilty pleasure reading, okay. Probably going back to every single summer when I go back to rereading Losing Joe's Place, or if I get caught reading like Beezus and Ramona or the Fudge books by Judy Blume, the Masters of the Universe mini comics, the original ones, yeah, those are always fun. Calvin and Hobbes comic strips. I have a lot of guilty pleasure reading. Let alone reading my own work. Reading the author copies of my own books. I have a lot of guilty pleasure reading to get off my chest. Yep. And I do. Next question. The semicolon. The semicolon. To an author, it means I could have ended the sentence, but I didn't. I could have put a period there. I elected a semicolon instead. To a human being, especially a human being struggling with mental health issues, emotional health and wellness issues, and one who struggles against self-harm, the semicolon means a lot more. Project Semicolon is a pretty deep project for me to advocate for, especially every single September Mental Health Awareness Month, and the first full week after Labor Day, Suicide Awareness Week. Yeah, the semicolon runs a little deeper than punctuation. Pick your animated sanctuary. My animated sanctuary, I think I'd pick Castle Grayskull as kind of a refuge, a safe haven, a spiritual sanctuary for me. I mean, the Hall of Justice or G.I. Joe's pit would be nice places to function out of militarily, but for a spiritual sanctuary, I'd pick Castle Grayskull. Based on a true story. Based on a true story. I think The Blind Side taught us this one. Recent truths about The Blind Side have come out. The Blind Side was an exceptional movie standing on its own. But they're the ones who sold it as based on a true story. And Michael Oher is still around to correct the record. I just saw The Hill this evening about Ricky Hill, the baseball player. I don't know how much of that was based on a true story, but it was a nice story standing on its own. All right. Well, based on a true story. Pick and choose what you define as truth. Go into based on a true story and be ready to accept it with a grain of salt. Pick your favorite Silverhawk. We're talking about two different questions here. Favorite Silverhawk character, the Copper Kid. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I can do this. Yeah. There. The only one that Super 7 hasn't promised us to make yet. This little bird Mayday. My favorite Silverhawk's companion bird, hands down. The answer is still Tallyhawk. Eat your veggies. How about a V8? Yeah. V8 juice, cold, is always good. Carrots and celery I'd just as soon eat raw and with dip. Onions, you just slap a little lettuce and onion on a good burger. Or chicken sandwich or something. If I'm going to eat Brussels sprouts or something, they're slathered in barbecue sauce or something, or the crispy fried green beans. There's a veggie in there somewhere. This has been Ask the Author Friday. If you have any questions for future weeks, hit the comments. If you enjoy this content, feel free to subscribe. Thank you as always, and I will see you soon.